Hi everybody, welcome back to Death Rally. Alright, so I did an episode of this earlier, and now, as you can see, we finally have the dervish, not the dervish, what's this called? The sentinel, yeah. So we can finally actually go, yeah. Shrieker and Wraith. And Wraith is the next car that we need if we want to compete. My engine's not very good. Actually, so... Alright, I'm still gonna do an easy race just to make sure that, we actually have, the enough money to get the good engine. They have that car. So, wait, I have to remember what the buttons are. Wait, there's the fire button. Okay, that was the wrong one. Okay, and that's the turbo. All right. So something a little timely. The trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie, came out just recently, and it's looking kind of interesting. The main talking point, of course, for me, was that, Keanu Reeves is going to be Shadow the Hedgehog, and that, oh my god, this is actually going pretty bad. Well, luckily that guy got taken out. Got caught in the corner. That sucks. Ooh, almost hit that mine. Yeah, the hard part about this is, like, tailgating, or you shouldn't. Don't you dare drop another fucking mine on me. Okay. Second place is better than, no place, basically. And, I especially like that little thing at the end. If you know what I'm talking about, I won't spoil it, but, it was fun to see. Alright. But I definitely need that better engine, which I still can't afford. I took a whole lot of fucking damage. Yeah, and I didn't even win the race. That was kind of bad. Damn it, this is so stupid. Like, I thought, I was gonna get to show off the new racetracks. Well, I won't, apparently, now. Okay, but I like this track, so... yeah. I guess the only thing that I was a little bit, disappointed by... And this is, this is a small thing... but... Oh, no. Oh, no! Ah! Man, what... Man, I really screwed that up. I am sliding sideways a little bit, so that's probably what, not having the best engine, the best tires entails. God damn it. This guy's shooting up my ass. Wow. Is this guy seriously getting lapped? Okay, better not screw this up. But yeah, so, So, the new movie looks, it looks pretty, like, promising insofar as, what we saw. I mean, we didn't see anything too unusual there. It did seem like it was kind of implied a little bit, like, Eggman was blown up, but, in the previous movie. Holy shit. Okay, I guess, do I just have to go for the fucking, I guess I have to just go for this, because I'm not making a lot of money. Put a major funds on this race. Getting the Dark Rider won't reach the finish line. No, fuck that. Yeah, I'm not gonna focus on shooting just one guy. And at least we'll get to see one new racetrack. And it's this one that looks like the most boring. Yeah, but I was kind of like, they weren't talking about it earlier on, but I was kind of hoping, a little bit that Rouge might appear in that, because obviously the plot is, from, Sonic Adventure 2, which is, one of my favorite Sonic games anyway, but it did look like, they're kind of keeping at least one of the, traditions, I guess you could say, of those Sonic movies alive, which is, you know, that they're still keeping the number of characters, you know, or number of new, you know, Sonic movie characters fairly smallish, so that, you know, they're basically like, you know, they're still putting a bit more emphasis on the humans, you know, which is, you know, fine, whatever. But I honestly would have, like, expected them to have, yeah, all right, now we got lots of money. But, you know, I already, like, took the second movie as a sign that, well, you know, now they're confident enough that, you know, they can have more characters because they introduced Tails and Knuckles in that one, and also, you know, the Chaos Emeralds, Hell Mountain, different, you know, different variant, but still, yeah. Actually, it was funny, the weekend before this that I was recording this, we had the Dutch Grand Prix, but, and, they also had, you know, they also had, you know, W Series racing again, which is the women's series. Which, by the way, I learned something that I hadn't realized before, but I hadn't followed, you know, W Series during the first season either. So I'm kind of putting my lack of knowledge about these finer details of that series on this. But I didn't realize that the female drivers who are driving in the F1 Academy, sorry, I might have said W Series, but I meant to say F1 Academy. But yeah, so what I didn't realize is that the drivers in F1 Academy are only allowed to race for 2 seasons. And after that, they sort of, like, graduate. So what kind of happened with Jamie Chadwick in the W Series? There was another video where I talked about this. I don't remember which video it was, but so, you know, Jamie Chadwick, who won all the seasons of the W Series, which is the kind of precursor for the F1 Academy, you know, she basically, you know, by winning that series 3 times in a row, she gained enough, you know, super license points to actually, like, you know, that she could have technically entered Formula Ones. She didn't, obviously, because nobody hired her, and she's trying to, you know, make a name for herself in the other series. And with the, ooh, nice, we got a lot of money. So I didn't know that so a bunch of the drivers who have been driving this season will not be driving in F1 Academy next year anymore, and that's because of the because they basically won't be allowed to, because they've already driven for 2 seasons. I didn't see the first season of F1 Academy because, well, most people didn't see it because, you know, it wasn't really airing anywhere. The fun part about that is that, like, I discovered that, you know, it's actually streamed live on YouTube. That's kind of dope because, you know, it's very rare for most race series to just have, like, a free, you know, just a free streaming. You know, Formula E's did have it for a little while, or for some races, but now actually I honestly haven't been following up on Formula E for many years. I was when they were airing it on Finnish TV, actually, on one of the smaller channels, but then they put it out behind a paywall, which really kind of sucks. But you know, I get it. You know, Formula 1 is behind a paywall too. You know, so I get it that they need to make money off of it, but it still kind of sucks that you don't even put like really like decently sized like highlight reels or anything, because, you know, Formula 1's at least, you know, and granted Formula 1 races are longer than Formula E races, but still, like, you know, you can't put together like a 10-minute highlight reel, you know, that at least, you know, that would have been a bit, that'd be a fair. Like, I get it that you're not going to show like all the fine nuances of the race, but, you know, that's kind of annoying. So yeah, sorry, I got meandering. So Zandvoort. So F1 Academy races on 2 days. There's a Saturday race and a Sunday race. I didn't take too much damage. I didn't get too much money either because I lost, basically. Should I buy the better armor? Okay, I'll buy the better armor. Velodrome. I don't... Yeah, we haven't been here yet. Yeah, good. This is a new track. So, what I was getting at is that, you know, on Saturday, it started raining, you know, it started, like, pouring down. So, they had to cancel the Saturday race. Or they didn't cancel, they postponed it. So, they finally ended up driving it on, you know, Saturday morning. I did not watch it live because it was really early in the morning. For Sunday, at least. Like, on a weekday, you know, it would have been different, but, you know, it was, you know, there's one day, like, if I'm gonna sleeping, it's Sunday. Oh. Which is, like, my sleep schedule right now is a bit annoying, because, well, whatever, it's not important or interesting. Anyway, so I didn't watch it live, but I did wait until after the race had finished to watch the replay of it on F1 TV. No, I didn't actually. I watched it on YouTube. Yeah, I was going to watch it on F1 TV. And by the way, I don't have a Chromecast. I've been thinking about putting up one so I can just, show it from my phone or stream it from my phone directly into my TV, but so what's going on instead? My turbo's not working. I don't know what was going on. My turbo wasn't really working. Okay, I won that race though. That's good. So I watched the first race replay on YouTube. Ooh, I did take a lot of damage though. And that was all my money. God damn it. It's really annoying, like I can't seem to make it too much headway with this. Well, this I got $5,000. And then I don't think I watched the second race live either. I think I waited for the race to end and then I rewatched it on YouTube. And then because F1 Academy is a sports series. Oh, now I remember. Yeah, I talked about it in one of the Super Mario Sunshine episodes. That's a series that I should have. That's a game that I really should get around back to. I have an ongoing series of it. It's still not finished. So then in the evening, I watched the live the actual F1 race, and it was kind of so. I was basically watching 3 races in one day. Like, I don't think I've ever had. Because I'm not really a sports guy, but like, my parents and grandparents, they're all like sports nuts. They love watching sports on TV. My mom, not like a huge sports hound, but she watches like, figure skating. She loves to watch figure skating. And so, I don't really get that. Like, I've always been into Formula 1s, but I'll watch the race. I don't really watch any of the, the stuff that happens afterwards, the award ceremonies or anything. Because, I genuinely just enjoy watching the actual racing. So I have never had that kind of a sports nut kind of an experience where I just spend the whole goddamn day watching sports like my parents and grandparents do, or used to do. But that was a weird. That Sunday was a weird one. Like, I basically was watching just motor racing from morning until the evening, and I did go for my daily walk though. Of course, I do have to. I do like to take care of that. But yeah, that was a kind of an interesting one. It's really annoying because I do still have to win, like, I mean, if I win 3 races in a row, that's when I get the bonus. But it's annoying that it's getting the money to get the next car is always, like, so much work. By the way, I mentioned last time that this kind of reminds me a little bit of Death Race. I should have probably, specified that I was, talking about the 2008 movie Death Race. But, I also, I have watched Death Race 2000. It is an interesting movie. I wouldn't say one of my favorites. Like, I do think I like, the 2008 Death Race is definitely a much better movie because it makes sense a little bit more than. But Death Race 2000 is like a good, goofy, fun time, and especially because Sylvester Stallone is in that, you know, in a very, very early appearance, and you know, he's playing like a cartoon gangster basically. Ow, that son of a bitch, whoever that is, Lee Vince, yeah, Lee Vice, yeah. God damn it, he's fucking my shit up. Which actually kind of brings me to another topic of mine I was thinking about, because I've actually just recently rewatched a little bit of my Resident Evil 2 Let's Play. Just for no reasons, like I just like to look at some of my old Let's Plays from time to time, and I was reminded of how I was talking about Paul W. Anderson in that one. And how his career, you know, speaking of, because he, you know, he directed Death Race, that's why I'm reminded of it now. You know, and how that, you know, how his career has kind of had a bit of a, you know, has been on a bit of fritz recently. Jesus, I gotta win that next race. I'm not Greg Peck. Ugh. Extra 2,000. Okay. He's that one with the spikes. The gray, you know, the gray, well, this blue guy's doing half the work for me. Okay, now I gotta catch up to him. Alright, good. I did it. Alright. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. What? Fucking hell, there was a landmine there and I couldn't see it because it was underneath the fucking rafters. Don't you fucking dare drop a mine on me. God damn it, that guy in the blue car. Like, it's wonderful, like, how he knows the millisecond to drop the fucking mine on me. Yes. No. Oh, okay, got rid of him. Wow, actually, it seems like my armor is actually holding up pretty well. Yeah, so I was about to say about Paul W. Anderson and how his like film career has kind of been on the fritz, but actually, I found you know, he actually is working on a new movie. I didn't know this. He's adapting an old George R.R. Martin short story into a film. So nothing like Game of Thrones related. Specifically, it's just a story that he wrote like a long time ago, like back in the 80s, I think. So before, I still need quite a bit of money for the Shrieker. Okay, but if I win this next race, that should be okay. I think I can afford to sabotage somebody. Yeah, this episode's not that much, not very interesting because, you know, because it took me a while to get to the, you know, the races that I actually want to get, and I am still quite a bit of money short, so I might do, just again off camera, I might try to get the next car that I need to, wait, not the Shrieker, it's the Wraith, Wraith that I need, so I might like, you know, in the, again, you know, play until I actually get the Wraith, so we can see the big races, and we can, the hard races, and then, you know, maybe we'll finally go up against the Duke of the Nuke. That's the thing. That's another thing. That one I really had to get off my ass at some point and actually do that Duke Nukem Forever Let's Play. I've been talking about it forever, and I don't seem to ever be able to get around to it. It might be that I do have to find another way to capture it, because I seem to recall that my Xbox One might not actually be able to record it. So, but there's that movie. I forget what it's called. The new Paul W. Anderson dealio. I don't know, but I have no idea about the scheduling of that one. And I kind of get the feeling, honestly, like, you know, when it's gonna come out, it's probably gonna go like, you know, either straight to streaming, or if indeed the movies still go to, you know, home media anymore. I kind of get the feeling like they don't really anymore. Then that's probably the place, like, you know, I have a sneaking suspicion that when that movie comes out, if it comes out, because, you know, there's also been, you know, there's actually been a lot of Paul Anderson movies that have never actually, gone off. Well, not a lot of. Sorry, that was maybe inaccurate. There's one that I remember being talked about It was called The Man with the Football. And I'm not fully convinced that movie was a real movie, but it was, you know, at one point talked about like this was like sometime in the early 2010s or late 2000s, and it was, you know, a movie about a guy who gets like the launch codes for the U.S. nuclear missiles. It was, you know, that the plot had something to do with that. That's really all I know about it. Okay, I crossed the finish line, I guess. I was only third, though. That really sucked. Oh boy. You see, so that movie never actually came out, and I don't know how serious. But I also don't know how serious it was being made, because honestly, no info about that has come out, and I don't know much about the new one as well either. So I know, you know, I know some of the actors have been cast. I think there's a script, and that's about it. But I have no idea when it's being, you know, filmed or anything. But yeah, I think I'm gonna, like, you know, end it here. You know, we've you know, we recorded a decently long episode of this, and like I said, I might, you know, work our way up so that I can get to the hard races for a third episode of Death Rally. But that will definitely be the end of it then. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm TheHande, and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.